Okay, y'all. Hello. I got a pop filter. Y'all want to see this shit? Okay, don't mind the chair. I actually have to move that. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope the sound quality is a lot better than how we started. I told y'all I would get a mic. I told y'all, and now I have a pop filter and a mic. It's crazy because my phone is like on a stand here. Anyway, I'm just really happy. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mimi, and today is gonna be a really interesting read because I was channeling since like 4 a.m. I had been like I had to go about my day, so I would recommend people to really be in a constant state of meditation, to constantly have to pray in this constant energy of prayer to the Most High, obviously. And what'd you call it? Um, what is his face again? What was I gonna say? Basically, if you're in a constant state of meditation, you're also capable of channeling messages from the divine for yourself. You'll be able to see signs and symbolisms and stuff like that. For anyone who's not aware already, it's all about signs, symbolism, and what you call it? What is that? Okay. It's about signs, symbolism, and elevation of your mind and all that stuff. That's so crazy. I'm gonna like give back this energy. Give me 1 second. Okay. So basically, um, there's this one demon, right? I'm not gonna mention their name, um, but it has to do with. Um, this is like an important message for everyone. This has to do with what'd you call it? Where is it? Okay, so it has to do with Snow White. So Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Please look that up with Sarah and the Seven Husbands, right? And the Bible, you'll find it. I also read that very well. It's like very important. Somehow, yeah, somehow this has something to do with apathy and learning determination, strength, and willpower. Also, it's very important to, yeah, to see. I don't know. There's just something with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Sarah and the Seven Husbands. I relate to the story of Snow White a lot because of ooh, and the Seven Deadly Sins. 777, like my channel. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Okay. So I'm just like that just like I don't know why I didn't do that before, but this just clicked now. Basically, I was getting messages as well, like as I was doing my rune reading, that was like, that was like I need to wait until I start doing I need to wait until I start doing the reading before I get the message, which was crazy because of all the Ukraine Russia stuff happening, which is so funny because I'm Russian, and so like it's funny, okay? You can laugh. um, this has to do with false flags, okay? I'm gonna look you in the eye and tell you right now that there are things that we cannot control. It's best not to give it any power. Stand in your power by understanding what is the true reason for all these cataclysms happening at this current moment. Cataclysms. It's one of the ways that I'm hearing Mars energy, and also it's Thursday, Thor's day, and we're all being looked after Oya by the High Priestess Oya right now, which also has a lot to do with Thor and has a lot to do with the information that hasn't been passed down through generation and generation. That's why a lot of research is necessary. Um, so there's also like, yeah, when you're cleansing your water, when you're cleansing your spirit and stuff like that, Oshun obviously is a big name in the community, let's just say. But then, yeah, I literally have it here: false flags and terrorism. I'm not gonna say anything other than that, okay? Because I don't want no issues with this thing because I already had one strike and they already I want to just make sure that you guys do your own research. There's gonna be a lot of high priestess feminine energy looking over us right now, especially if you're watching this channel and you're someone on the righteous path, right? Um, So yeah, the question for the day is, why are war or war games so amusing, right? It's also what is truly capturing your interest when you're watching it, or when you're, what do you call it, looking around. And also another message is, what stimulates your senses. Five gum. Five, important, adaptation, right? What are your intentions of your own attention? You get it? Intention for attention. Set all your intentions, okay? Start from ground zero. Start setting your intentions for why you wake up in the morning, why you put your foot down in the morning, why you walk the way you walk, why you talk the way you talk. Start putting down your intentions for literally every single thing that you do needs an intention. That way you can assure that your own value is set within the Most High as well, for how you at least view yourself. That's super important. Yeah, so I also put down, I don't know, like, this is me returning back to, if you guys didn't know already, because I was so like everywhere before, with all my other readings, it's because I was literally getting out of my situation, so that I can fulfill my purpose. But other than that, the karmic lessons learned before are all love related. So if you have anything to do with love, or you're reading readers that have, like, are telling you all this love stories and constantly looking back at the past, you're gonna repeat your same karmic lessons. But the gates have already closed for 2222. So just know now, it's not gonna benefit you to continue looking at those things, because the next karmic cycle that we're entering as a collective consciousness is for entertainment. And I already heard about the Illuminati, so we already know where this is going with the entertainment industry. And I already put the truth about the sex industry. I'm also leaving my OnlyFans. So, oh, see that? Yeah, that was me leaving my OnlyFans. This is because it's just time. I tell people all the time, like, I do things because I need to learn either a lesson, or I needed to go through a cycle or break curses, like generational curses. So I had to do something, especially for Babylon's whores and the witches that were put on trial, and also things that have to do with love magic, on all that stuff. I had to break all those curses, because I don't do that. I do healing. And so I finally hit my healing target, and I healed someone. Amen. Thank you, God. And that's it. I have nothing else. But the previous karmic cycle before love was death. So maybe there's something that's, I don't know, popping up from the previous karmic cycle that we need to be able to consider when it comes to life and death, because it is Scorpio season right now. If you're wondering why I always say, like, Pisces season is over, now it's Scorpio season, it's because I follow the moon a lot more than I follow the sun, because the sun is like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, I've already mastered that. So whenever you hear me talking about seasonal, you'll hear me change up what it is exactly I'm talking about. So right now it's all about the moon. Yes. So the topic is everyone wins. Freedom from apathy. Let's see. I think we can step into the reading now. Oh, right. There was something about yoga and having to do some yoga. Yeah, a lot of red right now. If you're feeling any pains, okay, so this is the pain that I probably was feeling some sort of actual pain before, not to be harsh or anything, but it's coming up again. This has to do with leg pain, leg hurts. If you're hurt in the leg somehow, you need to work on your root chakra, is why I'm wearing red right now. Your root chakra and your solar plexus chakra, okay? Basically, it says that sometimes leg pain can symbolize our resistance toward moving forward in life, right? Which can manifest as self-sabotaging behaviors based on fear. So now if you do anything based on fear, you already know it's going to backfire. So whether you're running away because of fear, or you're staying where you are because of fear, fear is just the entity that is there, right? It's the energy. I can literally see it. It's like the energy. So you need to look within and remove fear from your identity so that you can be able to take the next action. That's why we need courage. That's why you need to work on your solar plexus. Also, a lot of ancestral messages coming through right now from our previous pre-colonialized ancestors, okay? Pre-colonial. Oh my god, see how I keep saying colonialized? I don't know. There's something about seeds and canola oil and rapeseed, which is something that's really weird to me. If you know ancient history, you know that they named these plants after something. I have a feeling that this canola oil was called something else, because rapeseed is a really obscure name to call a plant when it's literally like, because I literally got before the whole terroristic stuff and the whole like cataclysm stuff was based off of like rape or something, which makes sense, but like at the same time, rapeseed, I don't know what that has to do with what. If you can help me with that, actually, whoever sees this, I don't know if that's interesting or something. All right, let's see what's next. Let me move this. Okay. I hope that wasn't annoying. All right. I'm gonna have to. I have a podcast coming up. Okay, I won't tell you guys about what it's about just yet. Yeah, I have a lot going on, alright? You can't keep up with me. I'm the fastest. Okay, so let's see. There's something about being aware of the energy that you're. Ooh, sexual abuse. Literally sexual abuse. There's something about sexual abuse here. Which is like I said before, I heal from all of that. It's like one of my main jobs. It says don't blame yourself for being sexually violated by a family member. If that ever happened to you, I'm deeply, deeply, deeply understanding of that. Don't blame yourself. That's why you saw like all those blame. Like, you need to take responsibility for your energy and your body at this current moment, because that will serve you so much more than being in that energy of, because that gives them the power. It gives them the power. Even the thought of it, they like, it's insane. The truth about these people is that they know exactly what they're doing, especially when they're tapped into your energy and when it's your family member. Like, I understand, and you really need to tap into your own personal power there and really stand up for yourself. You'll find something that's so strong within you. Yeah. Yeah, it said that your throat chakra also, you need to do something to be able to really speak out on what happened to you, and it needs to come from a place of honesty, of purity. Whether it's you, I do this thing, okay, I do this thing where I put open my camera, right? And I just spill everything that hurts me, and I just talk for a minute, therapize myself a little bit, talk about how I really feel, you know what I mean? I say, even with the full anger or anything, even if it sounds like a threat or something, I say it because it's coming from a place of purity, truly. And the more you help your, that's so crazy that I wore blue. Yeah, so throat chakra, really working on it, because then you can understand yourself a lot better than you used to. Very important. So freedom from apathy. Apathy can also be seen as boredom. And when you're apathetic, you start becoming things like psychopathic, and sociopathic. And that's probably why there's so many people not speaking out on what they felt. Is that's what's causing so much sociopathy and so much psychopathy, is because of the amount of sexual abuse that there had been that shuts people up. And even though, now I'm not gonna say that you deserve like I said, a cookie. It's not like you deserve a cookie or something like that, but it will bring you personal power and freedom to be able to judge things the way they really are, instead of having to rely on external sources for information. This way you can tap into your higher chakras as well. I said this before, but I had like my all three chakras open, like like these certain ones here, that were opened in about like so long ago, so long ago. Now I can't even count because it's just so much, honestly. That's why I said the goddess Oya, or I said goddess, the high priestess Oya, which I guess you could say goddess, but there's only, you know, one high, most high here. But the high priestess Oya, Thor energy, energy of lightning, thunder, death, transformation, movement, growth, fertility. That's the energy that we're really focusing on right now. There's a lot of heart chakra stuff. I know that I might have triggered somebody out there, and I humbly ask you to give forgiveness to those people that hurt you. I know it hurts. I know. I can literally feel it. Okay, I can literally feel it. So, yeah, to take yourself out of that dark space without blaming yourself or blaming other people for what happened to you. Understand it as something that is going to teach you a big lesson about the world and teach you a big lesson about where we are and the reality checks that we need and how strong you are so that you can be able to protect those that you love later on in life, you know? Like now you know. There are people who have no idea who cause other people harm, you know, because they don't accept that what happened to them was real, you know what I mean? You want to be able to take that into consideration. Yeah, take yourself and your children into consideration, your future children, as at least your future generation, the future kids around you, like, and not out of fear too. That's where that leg pain comes from, not because you feel like it's going to happen to them or you feel like you need to protect them because of this, but instead understand that you're doing this for you and your inner child. Like the same way, the energy that you're gonna get from God to be able to stand up for yourself and stand up for what you love and believe in, that energy is gonna help you, and you're gonna love God. You're gonna love God, and you will not fear Him, and you will not be afraid of anything. Okay, you will love God. If you don't already, you will love Him. Sorry, I'm shook right now. That was a big ass motherfucking bug that came out of nowhere. Fuck out of here. Where'd you come from? Let me not look. Let me not look all like I was about to. It just fucking whoop. You see what I mean? Like, it's like that's how it manifested, bruh. See how these demons try to manifest in real life? That's why we have insects and shit. Hey yo, where'd it go? Oh. Bruh, I'm gonna have to be right back. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know what's going on, but I feel like I need to, like, release it out. And let me just start this reading. Fuck out of here, my nigga. No, that way. That away. Don't come back here if I smack you with this book. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. I'm sorry. I really just, like, I'd be shook as fuck looking at these things. Cause I don't know. I'm sorry. I just landed next to this cobweb. I was gonna like go out and come back. I'm sorry. Cut things short. But yeah, yeah, so there's a lot of like, okay, so root chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus. Work on that, okay? Work on that. Work on that if you want to first, because it'll be a little simpler to start with that before you start working on your throat chakra, because then you're just, trust me, all that root, sacral, and heart chakra energy is just gonna pop your, what'd you call it? Pop your vocal cords. Pop your, don't be yelling now. Don't be screaming and shouting now, okay? Trust, I've been there. I know it sucks. But try to let it go more in a more healthy way. Okay. All right. Now that we're done with that, yeah, use crystals, and avoid neck pain. All right. That's probably also what's making you so lonely is you need to heal your heart chakra. So, freedom from apathy. I already said the question, so you guys just do your own research, okay? We're gonna be looking into people, places, and things. Oh, why did I click my mail? That makes no sense. Okay. So yeah, there's a message coming in through, maybe someone's trying to send you a message. Maybe someone wants to tell you something, or maybe your ancestors want to tell you something. I'm hearing prehistoric ancestors too. Dang. Yeah. Okay. So someone was under some kind of manipulation or magic so that they would be able to think that someone's offer wasn't as good as it was. So let's say you weren't protected, or you weren't praying for clarity, and you weren't looking into your own energy and your own visual fields. Maybe you were really busy with something, and now, what you call it, you're trying to plan because yeah, your plans are in judgment. Whoever you are, either it's you or someone else. Either it's you or someone else. Let me see who this person is. Who is this Four of Cups? Who is this Four of Cups? So someone felt like they were good where they were at. Maybe someone saw your offer. Oh, okay. So it's the Emperor. Okay. So either an Aries or a... Yeah, it is an Aries. So either an Aries or a divine masculine somewhere found the strength to seek the truth about something, and now they're inside this space of like being tormented by judgment. Yeah. There's something here about manipulation. I have a video on that, okay? So, like I said, this is a people, places, and things thing. So, I have a video on manipulation if you want to look at it. Yeah, all my readings are super, like, most of them are timeless. So, all you have to do is, yeah. Okay, so someone has been demoted. I'm not sorry to say this, but someone's been demoted. Someone decided to take upon burdens that they weren't supposed to, and they can't balance things out because they're inside some kind of relationship with someone who actually manipulated them. Dang, this storyline is hard. There's like, okay, this is not a karmic reading, okay? This is not a karmic reading. This is like a real life reading, okay? Someone's thinking back, but not really thinking back, kind of moving forward. Sodom and Gomorrah energy, devil in reverse. Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah energy. Don't look back. Read the passage for Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible. Don't look back. Trust. You don't want to be turned into a pillar of salt. That's what happened. Petrification is what happened. You were mortified from seeing what you saw, petrified even. Medusa, unless you know how to use your spiritual powers correctly, then, you know, yeah. So someone went to go look at Medusa. I literally have Athena in my thing. Like, how are you not capping the signs and symbolisms, you know? Yeah. Something is about fate and destiny here, and someone didn't pay attention to the signs and symbolism. Yeah. Someone is realizing now that, what'd you call it, that their fate wasn't in their own hands. Yeah, that's the truth. They needed to seek clarity, and now they're heartbroken. They're trying to move away from heartbreak to be able to present some kind of truth forward, but they don't know how to do it because they're being sneaky about it. That's what it is. It's not like, okay, whatever. Energy is getting me. Yeah, freedom from apathy. Freedom from apathy. You need to see your purpose. People, places, and things. What does this have to do with my viewer's purpose? What do my viewers want to do? I already know I'm gonna love you guys whenever I get like more people in here. I want to see if anyone's here right now. Yeah. Oh, look, they left. But I already know whoever is seeing this specifically for this message. I just think that's really cute. But someone wants to put judgment on the devil, which is really, I see it. Yeah. They want to put judgment on the devil. They want to understand why this is happening, why there's evil in the world. It's a big question. It's a big question. Why is there evil in the world, I wonder? How to keep yourself in a wonder cycle. Why is there evil in the world? What kind of question is that? It's the same reason why there's good in the world. Ask yourself, why do you have a shadow and light? Ask yourself, I promise. Yeah? You're asking the right questions. Ooh, yeah. Someone's realizing now how the karmic wheel works. Yeah, they're realizing how the fortune is. I'm not going to be telling you about how you're going to move in a new direction. You're never going to move in a new direction. You're always going to go in the same path. It's just whatever you choose, all paths lead home. I've already said this. Yeah, there's just no point looking back. If you're going to start something or if you're going to do something, you need to set your intention. Ask yourself, why is there good and evil? Ask yourself. You know the answer better than anyone can tell you the answer, because you have the Spirit of Christ too. You have the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. You have the breath of life. Ask yourself the question, because you can trust yourself a lot more than you can trust other people. If you require other people to always give you the answer to your questions, then how do you believe yourself when something happens? How do you believe when something is true when you do your own research? You have to be able to trust yourself even more than anyone else. But especially trust God. Especially trust the process. Trust the plan. See that everything goes as it is. You know better than anyone. And I'm not saying that you know anything at all, but I'm saying that you know yourself more than anyone. You know how you act. You know how you react. You know how it is. You know that if you were put inside difficult situations, how you would act. What if it was mind-numbingly painful? You know you would sign too. If the devil came through, at some point you did. At some point we all did. That's why there was hell on earth. Ask yourself. And I'm talking about the human race specifically. Yeah. There are a lot of secrets behind how you give your emotions, or how you possibly, or maybe it's that, let me read more into this. Maybe it's that you feel like you know things before they are to come, but you feel like, it's the same story. Just take a leap of faith. Truly have faith. When you have true faith, and I mean when you're faithful, have you ever cheated on anyone? Have you ever lied on anyone? Have you ever spread gossip? Have you ever told like a lie? Have you ever done any of that? You haven't committed any of the 7 deadly sins or anything? Then you are faithful. You're faithful. But if you have, then I already have the past video. There's a difference between the sin and the sinner. You can pray and ask for forgiveness. Yeah. But if you've done some shit, then God's wrath is, like I've said before, God's wrath is beautiful. God's wrath is beautiful. It's a work of art. It's an art form, just like everything. that God creates. It's an art form. Yeah, the Empress. It's like, yeah. I guess it's just me. I'm sorry. I was gonna like say something for it on, it's like, no. Yeah, the star. Yeah, yeah. I was just doing me for a second there. Channeling. It's like, yeah. Everything is beautiful. Like, freedom from apathy is realizing everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. There's no hiding it. Yeah. It's only fate. So this tried to come out upside down first, but there's like 3 others covered. So it's something about like maybe there's something that's hiding what truly makes you fulfilled. Yeah. Maybe it's the constant, yeah, it's like constantly someone's looking at what they have, like the resources that they have, and they're looking within to find inspiration from these resources. But it's almost as if they're hiding their fulfillment within this. It's like a mask. Like, this is a mask covering this up, so it looks like this, really. Like, this is what it looks like. You pull down the mask, and it's like, you still can't see this person's fulfillment. Either it's you or someone else, or maybe it's some kind of, like, yeah, tower moment. It's like, maybe you or someone else was basically looking at somebody, not as a muse. I wouldn't say as a muse, but I was getting that. Or maybe someone was looking, somebody was just, I don't know. What is this? The Tower. Justice. I heard karmic justice, but yeah, 7 of Swords. Yeah, two of Swords. Someone didn't see something correctly. Someone was blinded by their own... Someone got blinded. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Sometimes you see something, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Someone just didn't see shit correctly at all. Someone didn't see the Empress as, like, had everything they needed monetarily and emotionally. Someone didn't see that. That's interesting. It's as if someone didn't want to accept the fact that, yeah, it was fate. It was fated. Someone was... I don't want to say that, though. Enlightenment. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna be as honest as possible so I can get over this right now. Someone was thinking that these bitches be only looking at dick, especially when they're empresses, okay? So someone was thinking that someone was only promiscuous or looking at dick all the time, or like looking at like sex all the time. And then they thought that that's what they valued or some shit, and now they're realizing that they actually value everything else, and they have everything they need and are emotionally stable, and like they fucked up. That's why the Tower was there. I don't know what it is about that. Yeah, now they want to be all like presenting. It's so annoying. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm sorry, I can't stand that shit. I said I wasn't gonna do any more fucking karmic readings. Get the fuck out of here. Birds agree. Yeah, thinking about it? Why are you thinking about it? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I already peeped. Whoever you are. I already saw that shit. I saw right past it. A long time ago. pretending to do magic so that you can put someone under a spell, or trying to present an emotional offer to someone, trying to act like, oh, let's work together, let's plan this together. Whoever it is, if it's for you audience, if it's for you two viewers, like trust me, I'm not screaming at you directly. I'm whatever energy is around you is getting the beating too, okay? The whatever energy is like causing this for you, like trying to pretend like all this fraud fake shit. Fake, 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 bitch, I will expose you. I will expose you so fucking hard you wish you never fucking saw me. You wish you were never born, bitch. Like, people playing with me. Yeah, karma. Wheel of Fortune. Like, serve your karma. You still have your generational karma to clean up whoever you are. I'll say cross-watcher, like I learned from Val 333 Tarot. I will say cross-watcher. Like, you not, like I said all these topics earlier about like freedom from apathy, la 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 la, talking about this and that, and all these important fucking subjects about this demon, 7 deadly sins, and then this bitch is like, I wonder if she's thinking about dick all the time. Ridiculous. Death. Like, ridiculous. Look. Okay. Look at that. Because you're seeing now karmic justice, the Empress, and how hardworking someone is. But right behind that, death. Ego death. It says it in the reading at the video, it says it under the video in the bio. You get an ego death. You watch this and you bring all that negative energy with you, envy, lust, greed, all that shit with you, 7 deadly sins, you will get an ego death. That's a promise. Yeah. Okay. We're back. So the energies, the overall, oh right, I forgot to say the overall energies. That's what I was looking for. Yes, so that's it. Ancestral message is about binding and balance. And then previous karmic cycle, death. That's the thing. So there's karmic people trying to come back here. That's what it is. Okay. Any karmic energies that try to come in here. In fact, if you have any karmics and you're trying to get rid of them, tell them to watch my channel. I got you quick. And then what'd you call it? The energy is Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, and Sagittarius. Those are the energies. Overall energies. So let's see. I got a lot of Pluto Chiron energy, Centaur energy, a lot of talk about poison, poisoned water, poisoned food, learning to pick your poisons, medicines versus poison, learning about your body and how it takes things and how you react to situations and what you're numbing with and all that. Yeah. Someone's really looking back at their hard work and effort. Yeah, trying to find a new direction to go in, trying to build strength. God is here, stepped in. Yeah. Pray. Okay, people, places, and things. People, places, and things. People, places, and things. So if you're thinking of leaving a partnership right now and you feel like you're balancing things, death has already been called to the situation. So yeah, devil in reverse. You need to realize that you are a strong leader of your own personal potential. So you need to move forward. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, you need to understand that you have more to offer, and you're also you not only have more to offer, there's more coming towards you. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of sneaky energy. Yeah, because it's like there's something about values, you understanding that you value, like, let's say children a lot more. You realize now that you value kids. You realize now that you value home life. Maybe you realize that you value how you want to live at home, like your sleeping area, or maybe your eating area, or what you eat, or what kind of habits you have. That's really good. That means that you need to set your intention for everything that you care for. That way you can be able to appreciate and have gratitude for everything that you do have, and then when the good things come forward for you, you'll be able to let go because you've already understood the lesson that is being held within that cycle. Yeah. Wounded warrior, you need to understand that you're healing from some sort of, from this constant need to escape. There was some Atlantis energy from before Empress Lillian said, or not Empress Lillian, but I was gonna say Atlantis energy because of somebody else that said that. I just started watching her. She's pretty cool. Yeah, it's as if there's people. We make plans and God laughs. Okay, if you're the type to always sit down and plan everything out, try keeping a schedule instead. Try to see, instead of beating yourself up for what kind of days that you pass, or like what you're not doing or stuff like that, instead of focusing on what you're not doing, focus on what you want to do. And if you can't do the things that you want to do, write down why you feel that way and what you need changed, and then you can start doing things that you really want to do. And then you can start, like, that's where your intention is. Set the intentions for the things that you really want to do. Maybe it's that you weren't setting the right intention for what you want to do, and spirit was literally blocking you from doing those things. Like, sometimes there are things that I want to do so bad, but I can't do it. I literally cannot stand up to do it. And it's not like I'm tired or anything. It wouldn't be like I'm tired or I didn't sleep or anything like that, or I didn't eat. I swear, I would literally eat and I'll be like, I have energy. I can go do this right now. But spirit's like, no, you can't do this because you didn't set the right intention, or you didn't do this correctly, or there's no point in you doing this. Literally, your body is speaking to you. Emperor, your body is speaking to you. What is up with your fucking body? If I hear that you're getting leg pain one more time, like, yeah, you're thinking about walking away. Open your heart chakra, your heart right now. Okay, I have a heart chakra healing video. Watch it. Yeah. You need to, if you're trying to present an offer to someone, oh my god, if I see this one more time, I literally can't stab these little... Okay. So, yeah. If you're trying to present an offer to someone, first you need to be able to accept an offer from the divine. First, you need to be able to accept an offer from the divine. You need to stop sitting in the energy of feeling content. That's the energy. Contentment. Contentment will be the death of you. I'm going to tell you right away. Feeling content all the time is not going to serve you. You can feel content about some situations or some things, but you can't feel like that all the time. Things have balance. Things have polarity. You need to be able to assess what it is that you want to leave, what you want to let go of, what it is that you want. You know what I mean? Before you start picking a direction, you need to realize how you feel about yourself. You need to realize how you feel about the things you love. You need to realize how you feel. You need to realize how you feel. You need to tap into your emotions. You need to tap into your emotions. And the fact that I have to even say that as if like you're tapping into your inner wisdom, or like I would tell people in my private life, I would be like, tap into your Akashic records so that you can check your past lives and la 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 la, which I guess I'm supposed to say right now, because you probably have something with a past life where you've been hurt gravely, and I have a feeling it's gonna repeat. Yeah, because it's like, that's the burden. It's as if like you were unable to release some sort of burden. You weren't unable to release something. And it was all because you did not choose to do so. Like you rather chose to sit there in your contentment because you didn't realize how you really felt about a situation. You're gonna fucking blow up because of that shit. Yeah, the star. Like you're gonna like literally, you need healing. God is literally here. It says like, I need healing. I'm hearing it from fucking Yeah. And it's like you want to do all these things. You want to go through a passionate new beginning. You want to do something new. You want to be able to watch this new show, play this new video game, get into a new relationship, fuck this girl, fuck this other girl, get kids. But you don't want to tap into your emotions. What you don't want to do is feel. You know, that's psychopathy. That's sociopathy. That's apathy. You don't want to realize the reality that you have created. Yeah, you've worked so hard on blocking yourself from feeling that you didn't realize that you now have nowhere else to go. Now you're gonna have to break all those barriers, break all those walls, brick by brick. You're gonna have to find somewhere to put those bricks at. You're gonna have to find, like literally, yeah, God is here. You're gonna have to pray. You're going to have to pray. That's all you can do. Because no matter what you want, those emotional barriers that you've created for yourself to now stop feeling the things that you truly want to feel, whether it's pain, whether it's guilt, regret, remorse, mortification, everyone goes through hell. Okay? Everyone goes through hell. And at some point, you need to get out. You need to check your facts. Yeah. Start healing from your betrayal. Start healing from how much things have hurt you in the past. Start healing. Your time is now to start healing and start feeling, okay? That's how you release apathy. That's how you release, like, not feeling. It's like you were stopping yourself from seeing that the thing that was burdening you the most was your own trying to balance things out all the time. And I've said this before, like, your things will balance out eventually. You need to see it as a positive aspect of yourself, that you are capable to do so. You are capable of doing whatever you needed to do. And now is your chance to apply your capabilities of healing as a human being onto yourself and your body, to carry yourself. Yeah, that's the enlightenment you needed. You need time. You need time to heal. You need time to listen to good fucking music, stretch, do yoga, take a walk. You need time to isolate yourself. I feel like you're not isolating yourself. I feel like you're trying to constantly, I feel like you're constantly overwhelming yourself with all these emotions, using things that aren't like, that aren't real. You're preoccupying yourself with wine instead of water. Yeah. And then you're constantly looking about where to go. You're not going to be able to get the answer. You're not going to be able to get the answer until you heal. You understand? You need patience with yourself. And especially since you've been neglecting yourself, imagine how your inner child feels. Especially if you were neglected as a child, or you feel neglected as a child and you didn't even realize how neglected you felt, but you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Imagine how you really feel on the inside now that you've neglected yourself. And then you have the audacity to actually pray to God and ask him to, like, help you with all these different things, but, like, yet you neglect yourself more than, like, when you neglect yourself, you're hurting yourself. That's called self-harm. You do realize that. When you're depriving yourself of your own true feelings, of the things that you truly want, that's self-harm. And of course, these things like apathy and all these demons and all these fake spiritualists and witches and covens and all these people, like, that's what you get into because you're so apathetic. That they use you. The darkness wants to use your empty vessel. They want you to give away your soul so that they can use your empty vessel. That's the whole point, and that's the whole plan. But it's not for you to be able to go that direction. Yeah. Because it's like you didn't realize what was the real offer. Well, but you were confused. Some kind of confusion energy for males here. Yeah, you were protected from anything like that if you just look within. It's like you want to manipulate the situation. You want to manipulate it all the time. You want to act like we don't see the truth, as if like people can't see everyone can see it. Everyone can see the truth plain as day. The only one you're fooling is yourself. That's the truth. You want the truth? Like, yeah. You were too busy trying to juggle a persona that you didn't even have. Yeah. You need to heal. Bruh, were you even divine masculine? Like, that's what I mean. Whoever this person is, like, yeah, they were just greedy. This greedy person that's trying to hold on to things all the time, thinking that, yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Shit. Like, that's over. Okay, next. Yeah, fate is taking over now. Fate and destiny will take over. Like, if you don't want to move, fate will make you move. Like, oh, you don't want to heal? Oh, fate will make you heal. Like, oh, you don't know how to plan? Fate will plan it for you. You want the universe to do it for you? You don't want to do it yourself? Enlightenment. You don't want to get there yourself? You want another flood? You want an earthquake? You want a bomb? What do you want? What do you want? Because you don't want to look at the positive. You don't want to see the high mind of it. You don't want to see the higher perspective. So what do you want? Yeah, confirmation. Because now you'll find how much of a, just how unfair it's all been for you. From yourself too. It's like you created this cold energy so that you wouldn't be able to see your own wounds. And what happened? They festered and poisoned you. Yeah, they festered and poisoned you. Your own wounds. Imagine having to blame other people for that. Yeah, and then you don't want to take the divine's offer to heal you. So what do you want? And I know that hurts right now because I can hear it. Yeah. How do you know? How do you know that's what you want? How do you know that's what you want when you're hurt? How do you know that's what you want when you're in pain? You know, every time we reach the brink of death sometimes and we're not ready to go, we're like, God, please, I'll do anything. I'll clean up my act. I'll not do this anymore. I won't smoke anymore. I won't drink anymore. I won't do anything like this anymore. I won't fuck this bitch anymore. I won't go back to the place anymore. But isn't that what you wanted before you reached that moment? Isn't that what you wanted? But now you don't want it anymore? Why do you think you feel regret? It's all in the energy. It's all in the facts, all in the reality. Yeah. Look, heartbreak. Finally. Because I've been feeling this energy since I told you guys, like, I'm feeling this energy. I'm feeling this energy, literally. But now it's only coming out. Because the magician came out like 4 times. Like 4 times, 4 or 5 times. Like someone was trying to manipulate this entire thing. But I can see it. Like I told you, I will expose you. Whether you like it or not. Yeah. Like no matter how hard you, like, yeah, no matter how hard you try to work on this low vibrational energy, Capricorn, yeah, it's only gonna burden you more. Only. Yeah, temperance is here now. See? Angel stepped in. And Sagittarius energy. Yeah. They're saying like there's a lot of wounded warrior energy. It's, first of all, not only is this regret, shame, and hurt, this is also denial. This is also big denial. This is denial that you're hurt. It's denial that you're wounded. It's denial that you want to see something that you don't. Or maybe that you didn't want to see something and you did. Yeah, God is here. Maybe it's something that you wish you hadn't done, and now you're serving karma for that. This card straight up just closed on me. I'm gonna change decks. Yeah. If you only continue, divine masculine or whoever, if you only continue to manipulate yourself if you continue this. Yeah. You need to find balance within. You need to find your true lover inside. Because the only thing that you're seeing, or you're not seeing, the only thing that you're not seeing is how you give false offers. The only thing that you're not seeing is your false promises, your fake promises. You don't see that. You think, maybe in your mind you think that it's real, and if it works, it works. Oh, if it happens, it happens. That's not how life works. That's not how life works. When you present an offer, you actually have to work on it. When you present an offer, whether it's to work with someone or to act with someone or to be with someone or to love someone, you actually have to do something about it. That's you putting it out there and doing nothing about it. It means you're a liar. It means you're a manipulator. It means you're lying to yourself, because everybody else can tell you're a manipulator. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't see how much you were fucking shit up. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. You didn't see any of that. Justice is here, literally. You didn't see how much it hurt other people, how it put someone in an energy that they weren't supposed to be in, how you played with their emotion while playing with your dick. Nice. It's crazy how much you hurt yourself, how much you burdened yourself. And you don't want to sit in regret either. That's why you want to see how you don't want to sit in regret. So what? That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Karma. All right. Let's go. Damn, it's already been an hour. 1:27. Okay. Why am I hungry again? Oh. This always happens to me. After I do a reading, I always get so hungry, and I'm just thinking, man, I just want to eat more. Okay. We're going to go to Greenwich Oracle. Yeah, communication. So there's a lot of strength and passion right now. That'll help you heal your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Yeah, trust in yourself, trust in the divine, trust in God. Basil is going to help you a lot. Use it in your food. It's going to help you clear up some blockages. Communication. Write a letter. Write a note, number 2. So there's a lot of duality, spectrum of polarity. Try and communicate with... try to communicate for some clarity and understanding. Yeah. Aries energy, a lot of Libra energy, Sagittarius, like I said, attraction. So there's a lot of love in the air, a lot of passion in the air, a lot of care, knowledge, wisdom. Make sure to cleanse your space. Make sure to cleanse your heart. Make sure you cleanse your surroundings as well. That'll help you understand a little bit of what There are always unspoken battles that we're fighting that we don't understand, that affect our emotional boundaries a lot. If you also have too high emotional boundaries, trust me, them bitches dug up underground. You know what I mean? That's how it works. Okay, you build up high walls emotionally and the demons just go underneath. Like, they don't. You thought you were smart enough? Nah. You're always as smart as your enemy. Remember that. That's why you know nothing. And that's why I know nothing and my enemy knows nothing. A little trick for you there. Yeah, productivity, love. That's how you do it. You make sure you understand the only one that you can trust is God and yourself. And that way, when you get that, when God gives you someone else to trust, you know how that works. You'll feel the same energy. It's an unspoken rule, okay? You don't get into a relationship and go, okay, these are the rules. I don't like this, I don't like that, I hate this, I hate that, I don't like that. No. No one's gonna do that. Okay, when you get into a relationship with someone, there are unspoken rules. There are things that people just. How do you think people get married? They're just things that people click together with. Compatibility. It just works, and that's why when you actually need to put effort and work into it, like communication, you need to know how to communicate. You need to know how to say, hi, how are you doing today? Hey, did you like me to call you at this time? Like, are you free? You know, have courage. Like, talk to people. Like, just talk to people if that's what you want. But have discernment. Yeah, productivity. Abundance. Working on your sacral root chakra is going to help you with your abundance, okay? All this magic on stealing other people's abundance and luck and energy, like, first of all, you're trying to steal God's power, so you're just dumb. Let's continue. Fertility, see? Trying to fuck with people's fertility using I'll say, like, Geronan, Smurfacines. Trying to fuck with people's fertility and all that shit, not gonna work if you are divine. That's why I tell people all the time, pray, cleanse yourself, because technically it is rape. Technically, there are RNA, I found out, their RNA, DNA that they're putting inside our bodies is technically raping our RNA, okay, DNA. That's what it is, rapeseed, canola oil. It's technically, you get it? You get it? Is it clicking? They're trying to fuck with our DNA. Yeah, trust. Scorpio energy. Focus, yeah? Okay. And simulation. What simulates your senses, alright? Understand that there's a symbolism to everything I say. Every word I say is important. Alright, vitality. Yep. Taurus energy, fig. Luck. Yeah! So now people are starting to tap in properly to their own energy, to their own abundance, understanding how the world works, how this energy works, going with the flow, going with their inner understanding of reality, understanding you can manifest your own desires the way you please, because you know that whatever God gives you, you'll like. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. You'll have fun. You want to have fun? You'll have fun. God created shrooms too. You'll have fun. Why are you so scared? It's tranquility. That's why. That's why people are so scared. It's because they've never been tranquil in their lives. They've never had this energy of like constant, just like prosperity. Absolute like chill. You know what I mean? People are scared of it because they feel like something's coming afterwards. You're not wrong, but think of it like a intermission. You get your time to take a break, to chill, to relax, to just fucking be. And that shit is priceless. Oblivion, yeah. Yeah, strength. Yeah, passion. We got this. Bet. Let's do another one then. Yeah, the tarot cards are always the longest reads because they go really into it. So we're gonna pick Soul's Journey. Is this upside down? Yeah. Really quickly, before asking our guides what these things have to do with us. So first we have balance. See, I bring a state of perfect harmony. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I'm sorry, it's just like balance, balance, balance. Okay, let's see. What else? Gratitude. Yay. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Okay. And then what else? Ooh. Self-esteem. Yeah. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And then one more card for polar energy, for the opposite energies that we're gonna be. I already know it's apathy. It's apathy. That's what it is, isn't it? Doubt. See, like freedom. Yeah, don't have to doubt that. I see it. So, gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. I'm seeing a lot of health. Like, your physical health is about to increase as soon as you start doing the things that you really feel are going to help you with your physical health. Like, trust your intuition on this one. Like, really speak to your inner guides. And I say speak to your inner guides as I grab the Ask Your Guides card. Okay, what should the collective energy, what should my viewers do about their health and how they're balancing out their gratitude and self-esteem, how they're showing up for themselves, basically, is what I'm seeing. Like, finally going to your own football game, you know? As Kanye says, the saddest thing in the world for him to do is to, what'd you call it? The saddest thing in the world that he realized was the fact that he couldn't go watch his own shows. Like, that was the worst part for him. And which is like, think about it. That's why I love Kanye, man. There's nothing you could tell me. Like, not that I love him. I just understand his vibration. Like, I just get it. You know what I mean? When you just get it, like, he's a human being, like, but it's crazy. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting, okay, is solitude. It looks like the major balance of energy that you as my viewer have already probably mastered is understanding your higher self and the solitude that you have within. So basically, if you know how to go within and be able to sit with yourself and, you know, appreciate your own company and stuff like that, it's saying that's really good, that you're calling on to your higher self to be able to give you that peace you require, at least like peace within your space or within your mind, which is really good. But it's saying that maybe you need to call on to more warrior guides. So let me see this. I'm still getting used to these card decks. So I'm seeing 11 and 13. These numbers are initiator numbers as well. 11, life path 11. I am. Let's see. Oh, that's 14. That's so crazy because 11 did come out. And I just peeped that now. Divine Father, right. So right now is a perfect time for you to act upon impulses and initiate new beginnings, especially in those areas of your life that leave you presently dissatisfied. Yeah, trust your desire for change and ask the Divine Father to give you the courage to initiate it. Commit to your unique ideas, writing that book you've been thinking about, opening that business you've been secretly desiring for so long, or break the ice in a new relationship with someone that you've held back from. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I fucking said. Excuse me. But I'm just saying, like, that's why I didn't have to read it, I guess. Yeah, that's why I had this card out. It was 41. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, 14, 41, 31, 13, sure. I guess I'll read it backwards too. But I guess 14 is the number. How did I read 41 as 14 when it was upside down, really? Can someone explain to me how things work? Okay. So right now, there's a sense that you're not standing up for yourself. That's what this card is telling me right now. There's something like you have a lot of self-esteem, like you know you possess gifts of the soul that benefit you or others, or maybe you're starting to learn that you possess gifts that benefit you or others, but there's something about you not having enough bravado. I have a song for that. Oh my god. All the fucking cars in the world just try to come in now. It's like 10-10 completion. Is my roommate home? It's like bravado. 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 I'm sorry, I remember the song very clearly in my head, and I'm trying to like really remember it. Red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill. Yeah, I remembered it. Oh my god, thank God. It goes red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill, red pill. So someone doesn't want to take the red pill. I'm literally wearing red. Oh my god. And this card is red too. So yeah. Milk of amnesia. Yeah. I see. Despair. Ooh, that's what you're hiding. Your spirit guides want you to deal with despair. Yeah, new beginnings. That's what the new beginnings are, or new beginnings is. I don't know how to say it. You need to learn how to deal with your despair. Denial. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you have solitude within, but it's like you're denying yourself from feeling your own solitude shadow aspect. See? It's like you're denying, like your spirit guides are encouraging you to lead yourself towards success, to lead yourself to the light, to lead yourself to literally success is what I'm hearing. Yeah, discipline yourself and realize that this world isn't how you want it to be, okay? The world does not revolve around you. You might have self-esteem, but that's coming from the unconditional love that you're getting, Divine Mother. Not only do you have a Divine Father and Divine Mother, you're getting unconditional love that's giving you the self-esteem you require to be able to change your perspective and begin. Start. See? Despair. You need to heal yourself. Victory. There you go. Lead yourself to victory. Lead yourself to success. Everyone wins. That's the title. See? Look at this. Epiphany. Boredom. There you go. Freedom from apathy. Now you know what this is about. Red pill, blue pill. When you realize that you have the power over your own, not power. Yeah, you do. You have the authority of power. You have the authority of power over your own emotions and will, right? You still are going to follow God's plan regardless, because it is a set in stone plan. Now it is your choice to be able to willingly submit to that and realize that. That's all we're talking about. Submission and releasing yourself and surrender. We're saying realize now that you have freedom, you have control, you have the ability, you have the power. This spoon is not a real spoon. Okay, you need to start realizing your own potential for success. Yeah, unconditional love. Realize now that love is unconditional regardless. Yeah, despair. That's gonna be your target to heal. New beginnings. Your new beginnings are going to be out of this despair energy, this apathy energy. You're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Remember that. The future is bright. The future is beautiful. But you can't just take upon my energy and be like, you know what, she's right. I'm just gonna start this new project and not realize that I have a shadow aspect to myself. Like, no. I said what I said. Pay attention. Have discipline. Everything is not gonna fix itself just because you think it is. Change, right? Progress requires change, and progress is perfection, okay? Practice is work. Remember that. That is a very important phrase I use all the time, okay? Practice is work. Everything you do for work is practice, all right? Progress means perfection. That means you're following upon your divine path. You're changing, right? I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You're changing in order to progress in your life, right? when you're an ascended master, you don't just stop ascending. You continue above Jacob's ladder. Excuse me. I don't know why I can say that properly. You continue upon Jacob's ladder until you reach the tippy top, and then you still have to do tests, and you still have to go through exams, and you still have to go through the cycle, and then you have to go through your rebirth, reincarnation, and there's so much that you have to do on this fucking planet. How are you bored? How are you bored? Envy? I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. So maybe someone is sending you envious energy. Someone feels a certain way about you. Maybe there's some kind of energy around you that you need to be able to expel. You need to realize now that if you realize that there's someone out there being all fake to you, call it the fuck out. Call it out. Call it out. Yeah, honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Be honest with yourself. That's the least you could fucking do. If you don't want to call it out for them, call it out for yourself. Be like, nah, this person's fake as fuck. I refuse to hang out with them after this. Or I refuse to be able to acknowledge their emotions as a real thing. But don't give them any fake ass emotions. Don't present anything of not value just because now you don't value them. I had a discussion about this in my last video. We still have to value their bodies. We still have to value that because they're still going to change. Maybe they're not going to change now, but they're going to change eventually. Even if it's in a million lifetimes afterwards, you don't want to be the one to cause someone a scar. You don't want to be the one to cause someone heartbreak. You don't want to be that person, okay? Because those people serve karma regardless. We still serve karma, even from, especially from unknown damages that we've done to other people. Especially keeping people festering in their own envy, like, or some shit like that. Yeah, love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Remember, 5D energy is all about love. 5D energy is always remembering where you come from, where you're gonna go, and realizing that everyone's gonna go there, and we all come from there, and we're all the same. That's why these people don't understand. There are people who don't understand why we have certain knowledge or have certain outcomes to certain knowledge. They can't accept the fact that we're all the same. They want to put people either on a pedestal or they want to lower themselves, like, to be able to fit to other people's personas. It's just nonsensical. It's nonsensical and it's apathetical. Yeah, change. Freedom from apathy. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Remind yourself, you do know exactly what the fuck you want to do. You know exactly what you want to do. You know it. You know it. No one can tell you otherwise. That's why I can't sit here and be like, oh, you want to give this person this or someone's doing. I can only tell you the energies that the environment is presenting. Only because I respect your thoughts. I respect your desires. I respect those things because I know God gave you those desires. I know God is giving, maybe not the thoughts, but I know that God is giving you the will to perform it. So I respect that, regardless of what you do, even if it's fucking atrocious, because you made the decision, and I have to be able to be like, now I know how much energy I'm gonna have to give to Gaia, or how much forgiveness I'm gonna have to need. Yeah. Worry. Yeah. I am learning that worry does not change the outcome. Anxiety leads to you to nowhere. Okay. Anxiety eats up at your bones. That's what anxiety does. Anxiety is one of the worst demons because they like to come in and like eat at your bones. Maybe that's why your leg is hurting so much. Yeah. Maybe that's why you need to work on your red and orange, your solar plexus and your root chakra. Yeah, forgiveness. There we are. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks. Why did my Russian come out there? Blocks the flow of love. Holding on to past ideals, past belief systems, past people who hurt you, shit like that, because you don't even know if they really hurt you. You don't know, because most of the time you're not really hurt. If you realize that they tried to hurt you on time, then you probably left the situation way earlier. That's usually what happens. The divine usually, as soon as you learn your lesson and you leave, you probably have no idea. Yeah, pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Don't let your pride don't let your pride overshadow your shadow. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right away that pride is still, part of the 7 deadly sins. It's still there. It still is. Pride is the trickiest fucking. It's Have you ever seen those animals, those fish? 12202. Have you ever seen those 1020? That's so crazy. Have you ever seen those fish that have the light bulb? Like, in deep underground in the sea? That's a perfect symbolistic analogy of pride. Pride is a moth to a flame, right? Pride is like what Icarus went into. Thought it was the sun. Nope, it was pride, and he melt. Grief. Yeah. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Take your time to realize not just what you lost or how you can regain it, but how you can learn from the situation. How you can sit yourself down, and that's the energy I just realized. Because after death, of course, is grief. And the previous energy is death. And so now it's grief. Realize that everything transmutes, everything changes. The energy is not lost. However, you can't put too much faith on this energy of grief, because grief is also an entity. I'm sorry to say this, but life after death is a very real thing, and reincarnation is a very real thing, and you have spirit guides, ancestors, angels, you have so much. You have the Most High, you have spirit guides, you have Gaia. And when you don't have faith, that's why it's so hard to let go of grief. And grief will overtake you. The grief will overtake you if you don't prepare and if you're not faithful. Because there are so many people in this world that are going to leave, especially during these times. So many people that are going to be gone. That we're going to need to step up our game and realize that we need to fight for what we truly feel. Because that's the only reason why we're losing so many people. This is going to be a really sad story, but my grandmother, when she passed away, she only passed away because they refused to give us medicine. Because we were a Jewish family. Or maybe that my people around our family didn't refuse to pay. I don't know anything about anything. I just know that they refused to help her. They refused to. And she only held on so she could hold me in her arms. That's the only reason she held on for so long even. So, grief will overtake you. Yeah. I looked at my uncle's eyes before he died. The day he died, I was the only one. Maybe his co-workers, maybe one or two, but... yeah. Change. Realize that there needs to be some sort of change. Whether it's internal, mostly internal. And it needs to be the envy. You need to let go of envy. You need to let go of it. You need to realize that we all come from the same place. We all do. You have your own gifts. You have your own powers. You have yourself. And that should be enough, honestly. You have yourself. You're still here. You're still alive. That should be enough. And especially if you have the Holy Spirit and the breath of life and you didn't give yourself away to nothing. Yeah, trust. If you have trust, you have that. Believe in the things that you acquire for yourself. And believe in the things that God gives you. Don't deny it due to your own selfish desires. Just because you refuse to see something as is. Envy. Yeah, loneliness. That's the truth. That's what we come into, finally. Removing all these energies, finally. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. You're not. You're never alone. If I'm able to gauge your energies out, whoever this is, if I'm able to gauge these energies out and feel it for myself and hear downloads about it and go about it and know all this stuff and communicate with the divine very clearly, like I told you, Oya is the energy that's protecting all of us, bringing bouts of lightning. Thor, it's Thursday, right? How do you think I got all that stuff? Communication. I communicated with my higher self. I communicate with my lower self, even my lowest self, and the highest of high, the most high. Tapping to all my energies. All of it. Up to the ether field outer ether field, outside the atmosphere, beyond to the celestials, tapped into all of it, the entire universe. I'm a high priestess of God. I'm part of the 144. That's what we do. If I'm telling you that we're here to be able to elevate the people and bring love to our surroundings and elevate our mindset and help with the evolution of the human race the way it's supposed to be. So you have the virus, we'll say in Russian. You have that's basically the RNA raping you. And then you have us asking you for your consent while you pay attention to us. And I still respect those boundaries because I literally have laws on consent. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, empathy. See? I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Empathy literally sees everything. Oh, my bad. Oh my God. I need to stretch. Oh my God, the light. Okay. Come on. Stop it. I don't like it when the light does that. Man, why am I so hungry? Ooh. I had the best dinner idea just now. Okay, let's see. I want to make some delicious ass squash, y'all. I love cooking. I'm gonna cook again. Oh, I'm actually gonna go out. I need to go. Actually, no, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook first. Then I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'm gonna go out. Okay. These aren't the laws of consent. Am I gonna see it here? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's so crazy. I was about to like give up. That's crazy. So, rules of consent, all right? And this is just gonna be like, this is just my general observation, okay? This is just how it is. That's how I see it. No, this is how it is. Like, but you don't have to see the same way, but you know, language is important. So this is like very important for me to give out. I don't know. So you have the presence of the almighty source of all creation, right? The Most High. Presence is always there, so check, right? Clear communication, so no confusion at all. No confused energy at all. No game playing, no lying, this is like how karma also gets to people. They don't understand it. And it's like no nothing. Just like clear, absolute crystal clear communication, right? Sensibility, aka cognizance. You need to be cognizant. If you are incognizant, aka if you are not in your own body, you're not able to give consent or require consent. So you're just not allowed to have sex. And if you do while you're non-cognizant, then that's how you get taken over. A fully formed contract. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to actually have this as a physical contract or even a verbal contract, really, but that's how communication works regardless. There also needs to be a celestial contract between y'all. So the Most High is the one who pronounces people to be with each other. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we have Cupid, shit like that. So if you don't have like a fully formed contract, that means that if this is not your divine partner that you're fucking with, or this is not someone that, if this is not your divine partner that you're fucking with, then you're fucking with the karmic, right? So that's why there's no consent to this, at least not from the divine. So there's gonna be karma, credibility of alliance. This is important because sometimes we make karmic children, right? Human beings sometimes have karmic children. So credibility of alliance is very important because you need to be able to have this absolute bond with someone, right? You need to know that this person is not gonna cheat on you and is gonna be faithful. And apart from listen, 1, 2, 3, 4, the first 4 Once you get past the first four, right? then it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you already have the credibility of alliance because now they're faithful, they're honest, it's your divine partner. You know what I mean? So then you need the truth of sovereignty, right? So you need to be a sovereign person. You need to be a sovereign. You need to be able to be in control of your own body at the time of consent. So it means that you need to not be dysphoric. You also cannot be what is it called again? You can't be a puppet. You can't be a zombie, and you can't be a, what do you call it? Truth of sovereignty. You can't be disassociated either. If you disassociate and someone is this is why someone can force you to have consent, to give consent to having sex with them, or being in a relationship with them while you're disassociated. So someone can literally put you inside a disassociated mode, like let's say drugging, poisoning, hitting, anything that causes you to have an out-of-body experience, and then their spirit and energy can take over your energy and force them to force you to be able to now do something with them, right? Which is like also like emotional manipulation, psychopathy, all that shit, right? That's all one, especially towards empaths and angels, because we're very, very sensitive, and sometimes when shit happens we just go into shock. And I've like felt that for real. So this is very important. Okay. And then positive intentions. Obviously, this one is just like obvious. This is how consent happens. If you have positive intentions for someone and you're not just trying to fuck, you know what I mean? You're not just trying to, oh yeah, I'm just trying to catch some dick. I saw that from Euphoria. I watched Euphoria for a couple episodes and I was like, okay, I see what's happening. And if you're just trying to catch some dick or some shit like that, that's non-consensual. You know what I mean? That's not fair. You also need purity after maturity. Now, let me explain this. You can't be a child adult or a child. You need to not only mature but also be pure after your maturity. This does not, that's why we call it virginity, okay? You need, and this is why. It's because you need your innocence to be able to have consent, because that innocence, right, is what helps you know that you won't be harmed and you are protected, right? When you are protected by the Most High, and it's gonna sound like, I don't know how to explain this in the most like understandable way without triggering a whole bunch of people, but there are people who are children still as adults because they have been abused growing up, and so they are incapable of giving consent, and so they end up raped because they don't understand what's going on, whether this is male or female, right? If someone is under mental fuckery, mental illness, if they're under demonic possession, they're unable to give appropriate consent, right? This is why I say virginity is super important, because your innocence is at stake here. And virginity doesn't have to do with sex. It has to do with like yourself, and it's how pure you are, and only God can see how pure you are. So you need to be gold. Alchemize your spirit, alchemize yourself to be gold. So that means you need to heal yourself from past trauma, heal yourself from past hurts. As a human being, you are empathetic. There's no escaping it. So you're going to need to be able to have appropriate consent for anything even. This is not just sex, by the way. This is anything. If you want to have a business contract and someone is lying to you, boom, consent broken, karma. So this is what you need to understand. Is that's why we pray, and that's why we purify. When we purify these energies, immediately when we give consent to something, it's already pure. So there's no harming it. That thing is not gonna hurt you. And if it tries to hurt you and you've given consent from purity, from yourself, from knowing these rules of consent, then they're gonna get karma. And that's why I've been pure ever since I was a child. And that's why a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of karma for what they did to me. Okay, so faithful credentials, meaning that You know, faithful credentials. You're faithful. You know you're faithful. You've been praying, you've been purifying, you've never cheated, you've never lied, or maybe you stopped cheating, you're not lying, you have the faithful credentials, okay? And this is what I mean. You don't have to prove any of this to anyone, because only God knows. Only God sees, okay? God knows and sees. I'm just giving you what I've been channeled to give you. Education on consent, aka this right now, right? I'm giving you the education for it, right? Now you know, right? Now you can't be held accountable. Actually, yeah, now you can't be held accountable for things you can't control, right? Now in the spiritual realms especially, you can't be held accountable for any of these like atrocities that they try to put you against, right? Let's say a succubus tries to lure you in and then rapes you, but then they're like, oh, he made me do it. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? And now you're serving. It doesn't make sense. That's why we pray. And then mutuality of respect. This one is very important as well, okay? Mutuality of respect is very important. Do you respect your own values? Means that you respect their values. Do you respect their values? Then they probably respect your values just as much. If there's that feeling of, I feel like I'm really like my values are being really respected right now, then they probably are respecting your values, you know? Yeah, but it's important to feel that first for yourself, okay? Yeah. So until these 11 rules are complete, consent cannot be attained. Premature action breaking any one of these rules shall face judgment in order to declare peace in the mind of the innocent. Okay? Only the mind of the innocent can be at peace. Facts. Ill intentions, unpure action, energy is incapable of reaching the innocent and pure. Facts. All must learn the rules of consent. Okay? Yeah. That should be all. Oh my god, 139.19. Crazy. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys next time, because I'm about to make some delicious ass motherfucking squash, y'all. I'll see y'all. Bye. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it wasn't too intense. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Bye. I always fuck up this button.